So I'm sitting here snapping these beans that we got out of the garden. Like I said, a few of them are from yesterday, so they're not as fresh, but they are good enough. And what I like about these Roma 2 beans, they're flat Italian beans, is that you don't have to string them. So it makes for faster work. Yes, the taste is a wee bit different, but I'm not such a green bean connoisseur to notice, really. We like the black Italian beans. We even would buy these in the store before we knew that we could grow them here. For a few years we did do the Blue Lake, and that's what my family's always done, was the Blue Lake, but I really do not like stringing beans. I'd rather use all of that time for things that you have to do, such as shelling butter beans and whatnot. So we might grow some butter beans in our second garden of the summer. Some years we plant a late garden and an early garden and a late garden, so we might do that this year. We'll see. So it's pretty quiet here. The children are off in separate areas of the house doing their own little endeavors for a little bit. We've gotten school done for the most part. School's going to be light for the rest of the year, and we're going to do a wee bit of schooling throughout the summer. So I mailed out the end of the year paperwork yesterday, so that was good. And hopefully everything's complete with that. I'm sure they'll let me know if it's not. And so till the beginning of August, it's going to be a little bit easier. So that's good. We have prayer meeting tonight. Starts at 8 o'clock. So we're going to have that chicken meal I told you about from the chicken I got at Wally World, and that's something else. When I was shopping in their meat section yesterday, I picked up a 4.5 pound, and it was exactly 4.5 pounds. It was pre-wrapped, and it was not in the tube. I don't like those tubes. As a matter of fact, I have a tube of that ground beef in the freezer now that I'm leery on using, because the last time I opened up a tube of that ground beef, it wasn't any good. I had to throw the whole 3-pound pack out, 3-pound tube. But anyway, this was in a 4.5 pound pack, and it was $9.26, which comes out to about, what, $2.06 or $2.07? I think it's like $2.06 a pound. So I thought more on that. I thought, could be like that all the time, but should I go back and get more? I'll talk with James about that. He's really busy. He's working at his second job today. He's been preparing sermons because he has, he's preaching tomorrow night in a prison, and then he's preaching at our home church on Sunday night. So that's a blessing. The Lord's opening more opportunities for him, his calling, so I'm thrilled, to say the least. And so he's been very busy with that, and on top of all of that, he brought home a stack of books from work because he's going to be studying to take his contractor's license test. And I was amazed at how many books he brought home to study for that. And so he's always busy. Always busy. So what I have here is I have this onion I picked yesterday out of the garden, and just 2 little lonely squash. I might make a little soup for my lunch and put that in there. Take some cabbage and onion and seasonings with a little bit of squash. since there's not enough to feed all of us. Here's another one over here on the counter. So that's what I'll do with that. And so this is what we got. I'm gonna put this through washings until it's all clean, and then I thought about actually putting it in a pressure cooker for just like 10 minutes or something, but I might just throw it on the stove. Our electric bill was pretty low, and we have a massive stove now that uses a lot of gas, but anyway, so we'll have this with that chicken and some instant mashed potatoes, and I'll make some gravy from a mix, so it'll be pretty easy. But I want to show this to you, and I'm thrilled with this. This is going to be our first meal. There may be some leftovers, but I'll serve that again tomorrow with our next supper. So anyway, talk with you later. Bye!